Hello, 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 everybody. How are you doing on this beautiful sunny Tuesday afternoon in Nebraska? That's what we have for now. For now. It's gorgeous out. I just looked at the thermometer on the west side of my house. It's saying 80 degrees and it is 6:35 in the evening here in Nebraska. So what a gorgeous day. Very little wind. Absolutely beautiful out there. But watch out because it's about to change. So guys, if you're getting on here with me live, if you're catching a red live up in that corner, please just type live in the comments. Let me know you're out there. I'd love to chat with you this evening. As you can tell, I like to talk. Sorry. I had somebody tell me that the other day and I'm like, what can I say? It's me, raw, real, you get me. So, and if you're catching me later on the replay, I'd just love it if you guys would type replay in the comments. It'll say was live up there if you're catching the replay. So, like I said, just type replay in the comments. Let me know that you are watching and where you're watching from. What's your weather doing, okay? I'm thinking about taking a picture here with the temperature and everything. This morning at 5 a.m. it was 50 degrees here in Nebraska, here at my house, 50 degrees. And we warmed up to 80, but watch out because things are going to change. I was driving this afternoon. I got to tell you this quick story and then I'm going to get into what I'm talking about. I was driving home from an appointment today and as I looked down, I'm driving along and there's, here in Nebraska, they put out signs sometimes, you know, with different kind of weather warnings, you know, like high wind warnings, different things like that, and they'll read along the edge of the road. Hey, Jane, how are you? And today I'm driving along, you know, beautiful day. I even had to turn the air conditioner on for a little bit in my car because I was doing 70 mile an hour down the highway and didn't want to roll my windows down. So I had the air conditioner on, looked down at my dash, and it said it was 80 degrees in my car. And as I drive by one of those signs that kind of a warning type sign, it said blizzard warning. And I'm thinking 80 degree afternoon, but we're in a blizzard warning. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how things play out tomorrow. They have already canceled school here for tomorrow. A lot of the area is already canceling, and most of that is because we're supposed to get a lot of freezing stuff. The winds are supposed to kick up 50 to 70 mile an hour gusts. Ack. So anyway, could be an interesting day tomorrow, not gonna lie. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about here tonight, guys, is something that I get asked quite a bit, something that I kind of preach on. Also, I want to touch on label reading, ingredient reading, those types of things. But one of the biggest things I get asked about is, yeah, ready for the blizzard. I'm going to hunker down tomorrow. I don't have to, my work comes to me, so I don't have to go to work. Dave's work actually has canceled for tomorrow too. So could be an interesting day here tomorrow. Anyway, like I was saying, guys, one of the biggest questions I get asked, and I do have my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, okay? That's a group that you do not have to be diabetic to be in. Just somebody looking for maybe some recipes or how to get a little healthier lifestyle. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit here tonight, but the big bulk of that stuff is over in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. You can search that on Facebook up in the search bar. Just start typing in Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. It's a yellow and blue banner. Click that and get on over there and request to join. Yeah, we'll try to keep the weather here. I'm not making any promises, Madge. I hope it blows through in a hurry. Hi, Patricia. So, and if you're not sure how to go about finding my group, guys, drop group in the comments. I will leave you a link. You can tap that link and get over there. I've tried inviting people and I don't know. Somehow we miss connections and people are always asking for it. So I'm going to leave you a link. If you drop group in the comments, I'll leave you a link. You can tap that link and get on over there. But like I was saying, one of the things I get asked the most is how to calculate net carbs, because we don't count total carbs, we count net carbs, okay? So I'm going to talk about that. Sunshine in Tennessee, yeah. And then I'm going to tell you guys just a little bit about how I feel about why we are where we are as far as health in a society, okay? And I'm not going to go into it deep, just a little bit, but I've found some things interesting here lately, and I'm just like, I got to share this. So, first off, net carbs. And guys, I'm going to look here turn this around. That. No. Oh dear me. I can do everything but flip this camera. So, you know what? I don't know. If I use my back camera and hold it out there, I'm going to try this, guys. Because, like, if I put it up like this, it's backwards for you guys, right? Is it backwards? Let me know. Because I want to go over this. This is a great little graphic, and I want to go over it. I want you guys to be able to read it. Now, I do share these in that group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Okay? Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and share this way unless somebody lets me know that it's backwards. Okay? So, like I always say, guys, reading this portion of the food label is the most important, because this is the nutrition facts. It gives you everything that's in there, and it should give the ingredients very close by that, okay? So how do you calculate net carbs, okay? So when you're reading the nutrition facts, there's always this highlighted area that says total carbohydrates. Okay, Jane, stick with me here. I'm going to try to turn this. You won't see me. There, look at that. Can you read it now, Jane? Sorry, I don't know what I got going on here, but I'll do my best. Okay, so net carbs. You've got this portion here that says total carbohydrates, okay? So that tells you what your total carbohydrates is, okay? This happens to be 19, okay? So in order to calculate net carbs, you're going to take the total carbs, which is 19 right there. Then you're going to minus, all right, thanks, Jane. Then you're going to minus any dietary fiber, okay? So in this one, you've got 11, so 19 minus 11, and I'm sorry, I did go to school somewhere, maybe a little backwards out in the Hicks, but anyway, that's 8. Okay, so there you've got 8. So I know sometimes you won't find, and this one here goes on, so you're going to take total carbs minus dietary fiber plus sugar alcohol. So if you take dietary fiber, now erythritol is a sugar alcohol. Sometimes you will see it listed like if allulose or stevia or some of those that are sugar alcohols are in it, you're going to see maybe them listed this way, or it may say sugar alcohols, okay? So if you take dietary fiber plus sugar alcohols, which would be 11 plus 4 is 15. So you take 19 minus 15, you're coming up with 4 net carbs in a serving. Now, it's important to look at this. This was a cookie. I don't know what it was. I just printed it out off the internet, guys. 1 cookie. So if you eat 2 cookies, guys, you're getting 8 net carbs, okay? So it's very important to look at the serving size and the carbohydrates, okay? That's the biggest thing when you're counting net carbs. Now, that is what we have done for going on 7 years, okay? We count them in nearly everything. And there are some ways out there to get around doing that yourself, but when I go into the store and I grab anything, guys, I've got some nasty stuff still here, but I'm just going to go over this with you guys. I'm going to turn these around really, really quick, okay? And I'm going to go through them with you, okay? So this is salmon, okay? So you're going to go to this, and you're going to look at the carbs. I'm going to get this up here where I can read it. There's no carbs, no sugars, no nothing in this, okay? So this is okay. Now, if you look at the ingredients, you're going to look pink salmon and salt. Those are good ingredients, okay? Now, I'm going to pull up another one. This is green chili enchilada sauce, okay? These are just some things I pulled out of my cupboard, guys. So here we go again. We're going to go in here. We're going to look at this. You got 3 net carbs, or 3 total carbs. There is no dietary fiber, so you're still at 3. There is some sugar, but there is no sugar alcohols or anything. So this has 3 carbs in 1/4 of a cup, okay? So ingredients, I'm looking. Water, green chilies, pepper puree, green chilies, modified cornstarch. That's probably, and soybean oil. Those are kind of where the stuff's coming from. And then, well, if you look here, it contains less than 2% of sugar, salt, jalapeno pepper, corn syrup, I don't know, hydrolyzed corn protein. And this is a little sketchy when you have this many ingredients. Even though it's less than 2%, guys, that's a lot of ingredients, okay? Now I'm going to show you something else. This has been in the cupboard. This is probably outdated. Deluxe, yeah, 2023. We don't eat this stuff anymore. And, you know, I always say I'm going to donate it, but now I shouldn't even donate it because I should just throw it away. So we're going to look at this, okay? We're going to go over to this here because it's per container. The total carbs in a container of this is 29. There's 3 dietary fibers, so that's down to 26, and there is nothing else in there but protein, okay? But you're not going to, so you're looking at 26 carbs if you were to eat this whole can, okay? Net carbs. And I'm going to read the ingredients. I can't read them all out there. Yeah. Look at this list of ingredients, guys. It's unreal. Water's the #1 ingredient. Chicken stock. Spatzel dumplings, which would be water, enriched wheat flour, which the enriched wheat flour even has ingredients under it of wheat flour, malted barley flour, niacin, ferrous sulfate, thiamine, mononitrate. There's just too many to read, guys. Hello, Carrie Cotis. Hi, Elaine. So, guys, when you're doing net carbs, it's important to look right here, okay? Now, when I'm going into that ingredient hole there, guys, I want to talk just a little bit too. And I know I've heard this a lot recently. People are like, but I ate it years ago. Why can't I eat it now? And I talk about this when we're reading ingredients and stuff like that, like with ketchup and different things. So I'm going to show you guys, okay? I'm probably going to turn this around and I'm going to show you guys again. And if anybody ever does lives and you can flip your thing so that you can read this and it's not backwards without turning your camera, I'd love to know how you're doing it. There used to be a little tools bar on here. And I'll be danged if I can find it now. Nope, it's wanting me to create a poll and all kinds of weird stuff. So I'm just going to turn you guys around, okay? Hey, Louise. So if you look at this, guys, it's fine. I ate that when I was a kid, right? This was the ketchup I grew up on in a glass container. Anybody else? Yeah? Yeah? Look at that. Fully ripened tomatoes. Cane sugar was in it. Pickling vinegar and freshly ground spices. That was the ingredient list. I'm going to say probably about 1970-ish. And it was in a glass container. So now what do we have? Hi, Sonia. In the plastic container, tomato concentrate from red ripe tomatoes. Now, concentrate means that they pull a lot of stuff out of it. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Distilled vinegar. There we go with the HFC, high fructose corn syrup. HFCS. If that stuff's in there, you don't want it. And then they put corn syrup in there besides. Salt, spice, onion powder, natural flavoring. So we went away from cane sugar to high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, making your own ketchup, that's a great idea. Plus natural flavorings. Now, I've done a live guide on natural flavoring, and sometimes they don't have to list what's in that, and it can be a whole lot of stuff that you really don't want in there, maltodextrin being one of them that can wind up in natural flavoring. So that's not a great idea either. So with that being said, you know, here we are, And we wonder, well, it's still Heinz. And even though this had cane sugar in it, guys, the cane sugar from this era is different than the sugar that we're having now. Things are so much more highly processed, and that's what we're getting here. This high fructose corn syrup and all that stuff is so highly processed. You know, these were real raw ingredients, and that's what we really want, is real raw ingredients. And that's why we've really taken a step back from buying things pre-made, and you know, whether you're just throwing them in the oven or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a busy mom a lot of years ago, and we did do a lot of that type of stuff. If I would have realized then what it was doing to my health now, I never would have done that. Never would have done it in a million years. So this is just one other thing, guys. I'm going to talk about bread. Wonder Bread then. Wheat flour, water, sugar, yeast, salt, milk, and butter. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah? Now look at Wonder Bread, guys. Oh my God, look at that. This is all what we're getting in bread now. Enriched, bleached flour. They strip everything out of the flour these days, guys, and then they have to put the vitamins back into it that they stripped out, plus they bleach it. Yeah. Water, high fructose corn syrup, yeast, soybean oil, those seed oils, bean oils, those things are highly inflammatory. Salt, wheat gluten, because they strip that out. They have to put it back in. Vinegar, calcium I don't even know what that is. Propionate, monoglycerides, dicalcium phosphate, calcium sulfate, ammonium sulfate, sodium stearoyl lactate, calcium carbonate, datum, a dough conditioner, and soy lectin as an emulsifier. Guys, this is what's wrong with buying food pre-made in this day and age, is we took something so simple to make and we turned it into something that is a walking time bomb for us, okay? And this is my opinion, totally my opinion. I am not a doctor. I'm not giving you any medical advice. This is my opinion. And hey, Nancy. Hey, Terry, how are you guys doing? But this is, I truly, truly believe, and that's why I try to make as much stuff. Eat the whole food. Eat, you know, bake your own bread. Do the things back to like what it used to be. And I know we're all a busy, busy society, but it can be done. There are better options out there. You know, we do watch and we do clean up our diet as much as we can. We do buy some keto breads, some different things like that, but we do as much here at home as we can. And that's my suggestion to everybody, is do as much as you can. Is there nights that I feel like just saying, oh, let's just go out? But we don't. So, can I live tonight? Can I live tonight? I'm not sure what you're saying, Diana. So anyway, that's kind of me tonight. Like I said, I've been kind of going down this rabbit hole of comparing what we used to eat to what we eat now. If you listen long enough to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the whole MAHA movement, Make America Healthy Again, that's why I'm on board with that guy, because he totally, he gets it. He gets that this is ridiculous when this is just as, this is better. This is so much better. This is why our society, the health of our country is where it is, okay? So that's my opinion. I just wanted to get on here because, like I said, I've had a lot of people talking to me about it. I wanted to kind of give my 2 cents worth, why I do what I do, why I share what I share, and just trying to help as many people as I can, guys. I want to get the word out there, just like everybody else, that we have options, and we need to look at those options really close and be a reader. Advocate for yourself, because nobody else is going to advocate for you. Oh, yes, you are catching me live. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, take a good look at this sunshiny day, because tomorrow, I ain't even gonna be close to that. I'll be curious to see. Blizzard warning, we're in the blizzard warning. We'll see how long it takes to get here, or if it misses us completely. I have no idea. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. I would love to have you in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Guys, I do share in there a little bit about our products that we use. This new coffee, oh my gosh, guys, this new coffee that we've just come out with is just phenomenal. It boosts my mood so much. It's so smooth. It's so great. I just cannot even get over the calm. It puts the C in calm, and it helps me calm down so bad. And tomorrow I'm going to need it, because I don't like storms. I don't like it sounding like it's going to blow my roof off, and I have a feeling that's where we're headed tomorrow. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, guys. Have a great one, and we'll chat with y'all later, okay? Bye-bye.